The book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 25.
Give it out.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is.
So, when you find out that you're an Israelite, you find out that you got to keep commandments. Now you have to gather with like-minded individuals and don't be by yourself. Because when you by yourself, you're not learning. When you by yourself, you tend to go on Google for all your questions.
Right.
Then you get in what the white man wants you to know. Because when you go on Google and you put in Jesus Christ, this pops up. Ain't that right, brother? When you go to Google and type Jesus Christ, they pull up this. But if only our people knew, give me Revelation 13 and 15.
Bring it out.
This is in the Bible for all of us to be aware of.
Right.
This is how we know who the devil is in the Bible. Read this.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
What is this devil?
The image of the beast.
If our people don't know who the image of the beast is, how they know they're not serving the beast?
Right. Teach us.
They don't. This is who our people think Christ is.
Right.
This is who gave them Christianity. Missionary, Baptist, Apostolic, Jehovah's Witness. All of these doctrines and religions. We don't subscribe to religion. God gave the Israelites laws
Right.
to follow. Go to Luke 4:1. America got laws, don't it? Would you call that a religion? No, it's their government. It's their law.
Right.
God gave us laws. Is that a religion? It is? No, it's a book of laws. This Bible is the history and law of the Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
The so-called white man turned our history and turned it into a world religion.
Right.
That's the best way to explain it. And now our people are following that world religion. Read.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever.
For how long?
Forever. Eyes up. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
So, in order for us to live, what do we have to do? In order for us to live, what do we have to do? Right, that's right. Go to verse 4.
O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are known unto us.
Go to Isaiah 44, man. I'm going to show you this last thing, man. Give me 2nd Ezra 6. Read this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 44 and verse 1.
No.
Yet now, hear, O Jacob, my servant.
Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes.
Right.
He's our progenitor. Read it from the top.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Who he what?
Whom I have chosen.
God chose the 12 tribes of Israel to be a special people. I'm pretty sure he read that to you. So, Israel is the Lord's chosen. Read.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 54.
No.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
So we all come from Adam. Read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people who God chose, which is who? Israelites. So we all come from Adam, including the Israelites. Read.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord.
Chapter 7, verse 2nd Ezra 7 and 10. So we say, all this have I spoken. All this is well known. Read.
Because thou madest the world for our sakes.
You say, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Read.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 10. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. Because for their sake I made the world.
Come on back over here. Read that again.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, as for the other people which also come of Adam.
So all the people that are not the Israelites, everybody else, read.
Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
What is spittle? Spit. That's the way the Most High feel about everybody that's not on this inside. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They spittle. Read.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Now, if I got a bucket full of water and a drop fall out the bucket, do I care about that drop? No. That's another way he put it. Read.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, these heathen,
the word heathen, according to the scriptures, is somebody that's not an Israelite. Read.
which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us.
So he's saying now these people that have been counted as nothing, as spittle, have begun to be lords over us. Jeremiah 16:10. Read.
And to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hand.
So he said, why are we giving into their hand to be their slaves when you told us we were the chosen? Right? Remember this? Why did this happen to us? Right. Read it over here. Come on.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 10. And it shall come to pass.
This is a future prophecy right here. We in it right now. Right now as you stand here. Read.
When thou shalt shew this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us?
Transatlantic slave trade.
All this evil against us.
Black on black crime.
All this great evil against us.
Police brutality.
All this great evil against us.
Last hired, first fired.
All this great evil against us.
Sandra Bland.
All this great evil against us.
Trayvon Martin.
All this great evil against us.
Read.
Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin?
1 John 3 and 4. Read.
That we have committed against the Lord our God. Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith the Lord, and have walked after other gods.
Christianity,
Other gods.
Islam,
Other gods.
Buddhism,
Other gods.
Jehovah's Witness,
Other gods.
Seventh-day Adventists,
Other gods.
Baptists,
Other gods.
Pentecostals,
Other gods.
Read.
And have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law.
And have what?
And have not kept my law.
So he said, because we in the midst of sin, it will be breaking the law. Read what you got.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3 and 4. 3 and 4. 1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
That's right.
Sin is the transgression of the law.
Right.
You know, transgress means to break, go against. So sin is the breaking of the law. So give me Matthew 19:16. Give me Matthew 18 and 3. This is one of the things, this is why we have to teach the Bible as it is written. Because it's so many doctrines that people pushing that ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. Christianity don't have anything to do with this book.
Right. Nothing.
Every single thing that Christianity teaches is against this book. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So this brother, he came up to Christ, he asking Christ, what can he do to get the kingdom? How do I get the kingdom? Read.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God.
It is who?
God.
Who?
God.
Who?
God.
Who?
God.
Read.
But if thou wilt enter into life,
If you want the kingdom, read.
keep the commandments.
That's
What did
right.
Christ say?
Keep the commandments.
No, just have faith.
Keep the commandments.
No, just believe on him.
Keep the commandments.
No, I'm saved by grace.
Keep the commandments.
Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 18 and verse 3, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children.
How do you come as a little child? What does that mean? Well, yeah, if you're a little child, you don't understand. But he said, read it from the top.
And said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted, become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
So he said, give me Psalms 19 and 7 and Sirach 6 and 33. He said you have to be converted and you have to come as a little child. All right? Read this real quick.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 7.
Get out.
The law of the Lord is perfect.
The what?
The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul.
So the law is what converts you. So you must repent, meaning to turn away from sin and now start keeping commandments. That's the way to go. That's how we convert. Read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 35. Verse 33. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. And if thou bow thine ear,
If thou what?
if thou bow thine ear,
Humble yourself, read.
thou shalt be wise. Stand in the multitude of the elders.
Do what?
Stand in the multitude of the elders, and cleave unto him that is wise.
Read verse 32.
My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught.
That's how we come as a little child. You come in and you are taught. You have to learn this. You're not going to get it by yourself. Go to Ecclesiastes 4 and 9.